So, have you ever wondered how you can heal yourself through human design and astrology? When you synthesize the two, it may be just the key ingredient that you need to get closer to the truth of what your wound is and what is its gift. Because that gift, once it heals you, it heals those around you that are in your circle. Here's my example. My Chiron is in the gate 23, and I'm talking about the conscious Chiron. And that gate is in the throat chakra or throat center. It is the gate of assimilation in human design, and it is the gate of an alchemical wordsmith. In quantum human design is the gate of transmission. It's having the knowledge and sharing it with people who need the information, who are asking you for it. On the shadow side, you may feel having fear. You may have fear of sharing your gift of this communication, of sharing your ideas. But the way through is through the energy center. Focus on the energy center. Look at where your Chiron is in which energy center. For example, mine is in the throat. So how do we heal the throat? We heal the throat through communication and expressing ourselves and what we need. And we learn by going from the lower octave of it to the higher. So when we express ourselves, we may have fears. But as long as we're continuing to work the process to express ourselves, we will eventually get to the higher end of the octave of the gate. And that is how the healing happens. It doesn't happen when you are running away from it or shying away from it. That only pushes us down to heal it down the road, but the issues always come up subconsciously through your relationships in many other ways. Another dimension you can add to this healing is in what house is your Chiron in? Mine is in 11th house. So how do I heal? By sharing my gifts of my voice, my communication, my words, my findings through my tribe, through my friends. Additionally, you can look at the gate number. What is the line of the Chiron? Mine is 3. 3 is all about experimentation and learning through experience. So my way of healing through Chiron is by doing it through experience, learning through how I go about it, making mistakes along the way, because there's no mistakes. It's all experience leading me to the highest point, to the highest octave of that gate. So look at where your Chiron is, what house, what is the gate, and what is its expression? How is it expressed in one of the 6 ways? You can look at your unconscious Chiron as well. Mine happens to be in the same gate, just a different line number. So it's 23.4. So on the unconscious side is how do other people seek you out? And that helps you heal. Through line 4 is through friendships and my network. So my network comes to me. My friends come to me when they need healing and to hear my words of encouragement. That happens to me all the time. And when I'm needed in that way, that's also fulfilling for my soul, as the unconscious part is part of our soul. So comment and let me know what energy center is your gate of Chiron in, and how are you doing the work to heal yourself? Can you give me an example of how you're integrating your gate, your energy center, your line, and also the house that your Chiron is in? And one more thing that I forgot to mention, and it's really important. It's astrological sign of the Chiron. What is the sign? Mine is Taurus. It's Taurus season. This has to do with getting back to my own self-value. By valuing my own voice of the throat, of the energy in my throat chakra, that is how I heal myself. Taurus is about self-value, self-worth, and speaking from a place of self-worth, that no matter what other people say, I have my back and God has my back, and nobody can take that away from me. So let me know, comment below where your Chiron is. I would love to know. Thanks. Love you guys.